Last session, you successfully piloted your vehicle down to the depths of the Styx, of which you had found a city and had managed to find your way inside, where you were told by the Sahwagan within that you would be able to you would be able to have an audience with the god Sekula if you succeeded in proving your worth. You had kind of just showed up inside of a large, largest structure, which which was dry on the inside, which allowed you to actually enter the interior of this place as opposed to just kind of having to stand around on the outside. And before you ask, yes, here you go, have a map.
So
Well,
is
that's
this whole
good.
area underwater except for like this area?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Buildings, some of which are connected amongst each other through passageways, but for the most part, everything is water except for in the large gray area.
Great city we can't explore unless we want to be dead.
hmm Real quick, Brian. Would the pressure, should we go into the water, instantly kill us?
Magic.
Magic
Yes.
says no? Okay.
Magic is a thing. Would it be wise for you to go into the Styx at this depth and at this temperature? No. Could you, using magic and stuff, maybe?
Or opening up the submarine hatch.
Would we even be able to lift up the submarine hatch at this depth?
No.
We went over this. Brian said he would allow that one exception.
Okay. That's right.
I would allow you guys to flood your submarine and kill you all.
Okay. So we're not all dead. Not yet. And we're on our way to go have a big fight. Everybody is in tip-top shape.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I wonder what kind of fight it's gonna be. Is it gonna be the one-on-one or maybe a group fight? Oh, I cannot wait.
I have a feeling it's gonna be a one-on-one or a group fight.
Cause
Us
never know.
versus
Us
us
versus a
versus
monster.
whatever. That's also an option.
All right, now, we will see if we win this fight. We could be faced or seeing the god of this god. My goal is to cook for him. Is that okay by everyone? I know you have your own objectives, but I want to cook for this shark god.
Why
that okay?
don't you start small? Maybe cook for some of the lower levels, work your way up. I say we only have one chance to meet with this god. Maybe we don't want to waste it on possibly insulting it via cooking.
Oh no, see, he'll be so delighted by my cooking.
I think he's a shark god who values strength. I don't think he cares.
Oh, he likes
I have to agree with Volk, and I think you're being pretty presumptuous assuming that your cooking would entice a god.
If your
Oh.
cooking can't entice Texas Red, I don't think you're ready to entice a god.
Texas Red's a special potato, though. But we'll see how things go when we get there.
We are on a very, let me remind you, diplomatic mission. We need not only this god's approval, but also one of his teeth.
Why
So
do we
that
need
is
his teeth again?
devil reasons.
Yep.
Texas Red, why do we need his teeth?
Because somebody is not entirely happy with the pace at which we resolved the chains issue initially. Something about waiting around to get the job done.
So what will giving the teeth to this person accomplish?
I don't know. I don't even know who the tooth is going to.
It's not like we can get ourselves in any more hot water. Actually, wait. Don't test that.
I
Yeah.
can cook the hot water.
Well, I believe we still have plenty of room to go down lower.
But let's stop digging. I
We don't
think
have to dig at this
very,
point. We can
very
save.
very clearly, diplomatic mission, and just get their agreement. Perhaps. And I am correct. It is a tooth of the shark god,
Willingly given.
willingly given.
Yep, the willingly was emphasized for some reason.
Got it. I don't know if our party is capable of making him unwilling, but
Oh, we are absolutely capable of making him unwilling.
I mean, your point is valid. Let's get in there. Let's go fight some monster or something.
Let's go.
Let me do my warm-up stretches. Touch my toes.
You don't do
And to
those
the
in the morning
side.
when you wake up? Come on, man.
Well, they're my combat stretches now. I had
Uh,
an extra 2 stretches. I'll do it.
Right. Well, if you're going to the combat arena, follow me.
and we follow him. Or her.
We
You
don't want to be
really can't
presumptuous.
tell, to be honest.
It.
And you will follow this Sahwagan. As you walk through the areas, you will come up, you will see the exterior of the Colosseum. And as you approach towards through one of the entrances, you could hear the quiet sounds of cheering. As you continue walking through the entrances, you see that the path branches off in 2 directions.
You can go into either entry point.
Fish or
Is
fishy.
there a difference?
And it kind of points towards the 2 directions.
Is there a difference between the two?
No.
All right. I will pull out my stick of divine power. I will drop it. Does it face left or right?
If you want, you can roll a D2 or any die and
All right. Even we
go
go left,
evens
odd we go
odds.
right.
Left.
Oh, perfect 6.
All right, you will be approaching from a direction, and you will approach to the cheering crowds from the top entrance up here.
Perfect. We have the high ground.
You keep thinking
So feel free to put your tokens right next to the doorway.
Deploy the tokens.
That is not the top entrance. There we go.
Boop, 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 doop, doop, doop. All right. Let me see. It's been a while since we've done combat. So, what do I have again?
You give
As you
everybody's initiative a +4 too, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Has Damien been on his best behavior? It is only to allies. Of course, I'm giving it to Texas Red, but Damien?
Damien might just leave you to the Oni.
That is very true. What if I have an orc best friend? How does that make Damien feel?
Iffy.
Okay.
Welcome, my brothers and sisters. Entering this place come outsiders who wish to see who wish to see our god. But before they can do that, they must earn their right to do so. In order to prove their worth, they shall fight our greatest of champions, Jahavla and Urla.
2 monsters. What an honor.
and the doorway over here opens up, and 2 beings walk out.
Oh, great. Great, great, great.
to thunderous cheering and
Focus on the small
clacking
one.
of
That's the
teeth.
danger.
Can you describe them to us?
Absolutely. So the large one seems to be similar to the one, or maybe it is the same one that you saw outside. It's really hard to tell. He stands roughly 20 feet tall. Has as pictured 4 arms and 2 legs, and has a tail that looks to be vaguely shark-like, carrying a trident in 2 of its hands, and it seems to be having sharpened claws on the other 2. The smaller guy, I can expand the beautiful image. That's the beautiful image. And it
Interesting.
appears to be wearing some kind of it's quite obvious that it is some kind of religious garb. It seems that it's not really much clothing to begin with, but it's mostly adorned with shark teeth and glittering shiny stones.
How tall is this arena?
How tall is this arena? This arena is quite tall. Uh, you're not really certain, but if you wish, you can attempt to estimate.
I would like to attempt
But
to estimate.
the dip in height between the ground and the top of the first stands is roughly 20 feet.
Brian, can I do a quick insight check on this arena to see if it's to the death or to the not death?
Absolutely. You can do a religion check or an insight check. Damien rolled me a investigation check.
An 11.
Well, I mean, it hasn't really said anything about how the rules work, but typically the rules of an arena are to whatever the crowd wants.
You ready to make some fish sticks, Petra?
Oh, you betcha. And I already have a great plan devised. As I have like this really good
Did
smile.
your
on my
accent
face.
just change again?
Is that a question?
It's a concern.
Listen, all right, low-key fan theory going on, right? Petra has never heard a French accent and is attempting to sound like a better chef by sounding French.
Bonjour.
Or, more likely, multiple personality disorder.
That's
Yeah.
it. Each one's a different accent.
All right, Damien.
Yeah.
Beyond the realm of the first stand, the distance between the ground and the first stands being roughly 10 feet, or sorry, 20 feet. It seems that the Colosseum itself, up to the top of it, might be roughly like 50 feet.
Okay.
It is wide as opposed to tall.
Thick, one could say. All
All
right.
right.
Done my
If
stretches. Analyzed my
everyone wishes
components.
to roll initiative, that would be acceptable.
Let us begin. 15.
Man, this is the first time I'm next to Valk to get his bonus.
Yeah, normally you're the one directing the enemies at us.
Yeah, so you can kill them. I'm just helping speed up the fight.
Is it +4?
+4.
Okay. 13.
All right. In that case, first up is Urla.
Awesome.
Whoa, whoa,
Wait a
whoa.
minute, wait a
And
minute.
a 22?
Well, actually, that is a good point. Give me a
Because if he does, guys, this guy has been doing more dexterity roids than Texas Red, and we're going to die.
All right, Texas Red, you win the initiative tie.
So
For
anyway, he
now.
started blasting.
I was about to say. Well, I'm going to go for the little guy.
Why would you do that?
Now the question is, I forget, are my pistols 60 or 30? Oh, they're 60. So wait. 1 moment, please.
Also, start me on the side closer to them.
All right, fine. Here you go. Stop the
Whoa!
complaining.
Whoa!
There we
Whoa!
go. Much better.
Whoa! That is some modification that we didn't see coming. But I forget, Brian. Did we say the musket can fire 3 times or once? I can fire 3, right? I just can't use a musket and a pistol. Like,
Yes, the musket also has a slightly higher fail chance. It crit fails on a 2 as well.
well, bang, bang, bang.
All right, on the big guy.
Jesus.
No, on the little guy. Unless
All right,
I can't hit him.
that is going to be 3 hits.
30. Dang. Nice rolls.
Where's the little guy? Can't I see him?
He's behind the big guy.
Oh,
You forgot that Texas Red snorts liquid dexterity. That is my turn. It was super dramatic.
you
Oh,
know,
boy.
All right. As you walk into the combat arena, Texas Red immediately starts opening fire on your supposed enemies.
Suppose it. Oh
Suppose it.
God.
I was your
I mean,
ally.
nobody asked for rules, but
I was totally an ally. It says it there, but now that you've attacked me, I have no choice.
now
now it's self-defense.
Now this is awkward.
look, they have the red circle. Texas Red has
Crawling
a
up
red
and
circle.
latching onto the back of the big 4-armed giant in front of me. I'm gonna raise my staff and gurgle something horrid in
The
Sagarin.
Hogwarts.
Yeah, and the water, the little bit of water that's around the arena is gonna start rising as I use control water and raise the level of the water.
I'm gonna counterspell.
You can't.
Are you within range?
Was it 60? Is counterspell 60?
I thought Counterspell was 30.
5 feet out.
He'll escape for now.
All right, and shape water he shall.
Yup,
Jesus.
it's a lot of water.
So that's all Styx water?
That
No, it's
is all regular water.
Oh, thank God.
I'm about to say
Well,
this fight's gonna be over before it starts.
It is that big and 20 feet tall.
Wait, so
Yes.
you can't even see them now?
You can see them. Yes, also technically you can literally swim out onto the tops of the arena. You would just have to, swim that far.
But it's 20 feet deep.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
And that is my turn.
All right. Volk, it is your turn.
Christ. My worst enemy, water. First of all, I'm going to use my once a day Shield of Faith, give myself +2 AC. I will move here. And I will prepare.
So is this water supposed to be in a square, or is it like filling the arena?
It's filling up the arena up until where it crosses the boundaries.
Gotcha.
Brian,
The spell summons it in a square.
Okay.
quick question.
Mhm.
What is the range on my Shield of Blindness? Is it 60 feet?
Is it work as the spell blindness deafness? case,
It's never
it
really
would be-
been clarified.
In which case, it would be 30 feet.
30 feet. All right. I don't know. I'll take a dodge action, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Petra.
Yes, I would like the big guy to make an intelligence saving throw. And beat an 18.
An intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
It fails.
All right. Excellent. Because I just casted Enemies Abound. And I will post what it does in the chat in a second.
That's really.
Right.
And bonus action, I'm going to go Ghost.
Why is Petra going before Damien? Melissa, did you change your speed?
Yeah, because when I
After the
rolled,
fact?
it was a
Gotcha.
Mine-
Okay.
but then with next to Volk is a +4.
Well, mine's also a 14 because I didn't add the modifier.
Gotcha. All right.
So then, essentially, from my understanding of the spell, that guy must attack essentially the closest target.
No, it has to choose a random target
Within range.
within range.
Which I think
Yes.
is just me.
Damien, it is your turn.
Hey Volk, you want to get closer or stay here?
Stay here for now.
Uh,
Crouching tight.
alright. The water's not gonna fuck with Texas Red, is it? Like his aim.
It will fuck up with Texas Red and his aim.
Texas Red, do you want to move?
Sure.
Alright, hold on. I'll grab Texas Red and I'll fly up. Is there like some like on top of the rail or whatever like that I could just like set him?
There's not really a point on the rail, no. But he can
So-
be in this space if he wanted. He would just be on the other side of the rail.
The rail is low enough that he can shoot over it.
The rail is low enough that he could shoot over it, but he would still have problems shooting through the water if they had got into the water.
Okay, I'll do that then. I'll put him up here. It's 20. It's 40 feet, and I have 10 feet. So that's just my regular movement. You know what? I'm gonna throw a javelin
Okay.
at it.
And which guy?
I'll try to hit the big guy. This seems like a slightly easier target.
All right.
Bam. Oh, hold on. It's at disadvantage. Oh, either way, it's an 18.
An 18 will hit.
Oh,
Aha. Does 6 piercing damage. And I'll just throw another one. Wait. Again at disadvantage, so 10.
That will miss.
Oof. Alright. Action movement. Alright, that's it, yeah. Sorry, bonus action, I'll activate the, key bracers.
All right. And as a legendary action, this guy will move into the water.
But doesn't he have to attack the small guy because he's a foe to him?
That is a
Oh, yep.
legendary action.
I think
Okay.
he also gets some saves. He took damage.
Let me see.
Yeah, each time target takes damage, you can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on a success.
All right. That is not a success.
It gets 2. Oh no, it missed.
I
the
missed the
second
second
Missed
one.
the
one.
second time. All right, so the big guy takes some steps into the water with the small guy on its back. Because it's on its back, it has disadvantage to hit the guy on its back. Actually, wait. Wait a second. Let me roll a perception check. All right, he notices the guy is on his back. All right, that is a hit,
Yeah.
and that is 2 other hits.
Nice. Probably.
All right. Yep. Maybe he'll die.
It's a sacrifice we are willing to make.
Oh man.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, I think
That
we should
little
focus
guy-
on the big
A
guy,
chef
guys.
must always have a plan.
Ooh. Hey guys, I know I said the little guy was our biggest threat. Big guy can hit hard.
All right. It looks like I'm barely alive.
Oof.
All right, Texas Red, it is your turn.
But I can't hit them, correct?
You
can hit the
can
tall
just
guy.
at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Now, like, in terms of back of the little guy, can I hit the little guy still, or is he like totally?
At this point, it's totally covered.
Well, then I guess the only thing we can do is pack my musket with some walloping ammo
What you
and see what happens.
kill him? Kill him!
This first one isn't a shot, Brian. I just need the flavor text from Wallop, and I don't have it on
All
the
right.
musket, so that's just okay. So it's a 13 save. That's all I had to check.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, oh, oh.
That's a hit.
Okay. We got. Oh, that's a
Oof.
save.
Yeah.
And that is a failed save.
Oof.
All right, that is 9 damage. And
Oh,
as you shoot at it, you feel like it does not do as much damage as you thought it should do.
Oh boy.
All right. It's the priestess's turn.
Okie dokie. I think I am going to. Oh, I need to make a few saves for concentration. Pass. Fail. All right, water's gone.
All right, the entirety of the water
Okay, with
battlefield
that.
is
Oh, never mind. Ignore me.
the entirety of the floor of the battlefield is soaking wet.
Slippery.
one turn too late.
And actually, that probably would have affected.
Actually, that would go
Texas
before.
Red.
Yeah.
That would have
Yes.
affected Texas Red's turn.
So Texas Red, you get 2 more hits.
Wait, why?
That would hit.
Yeah.
The 2 other hits.
Yeah, because it
You
would
do
have
not
been
have
20 and
disadvantage.
21.
Okay. Well, I won't argue. I guess he has to make 2 more saves then.
Whoops, that is not disadvantage. That is a success.
Yeah, mine's 18 has to be.
All right. 17 and an 8.
Oh, did he fail that one cons then?
He failed the cons to keep the concentration up when the big guy attacked it. The small one.
Oh, were the other 2 for this? Because all 3 of those were walloping shots.
Oh, cons, yes. No, those were intelligence to see if it beated enemies. It
Okay.
defeated the spell that Petra cast on it.
Okay. Got it. Cool. Not like the walloping shots did anything, but who knows? Maybe he would have rolled.
Well, it is your
Oh,
turn.
it is still my turn. I did not.
Oh,
get
that
to
is
go.
it is your turn. Yes.
I will cast probably a 3rd level cure wounds on myself. And that will be my turn. Hold on. 14. All right.
All right. Volk, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move 30 feet closer to the fish monster
All
Like-
right.
at an angle. We'll move there. And once again, I will take the dodge action.
All right.
Come and get me, you fish fried freak.
And at the end of your turn,
That is the end of my turn.
the big guy will scoot over here.
How can the big guy get over there?
Legendary action.
Oh, legendary action.
Petra, it is your turn.
Now it comes up. Does the priestess have counterspell?
Doesn't matter.
I'm going to cast the same spell on the big guy again.
All right.
Isn't he still under its effects?
No,
he's
because
saved.
Texas Red hit him.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
Has
did
to
he
make an
not have
intelligence save.
disadvantage on that save?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, what was that? I heard my name.
We were just
Right,
saying
and
that you
fails.
hit the dude.
All right, and then I will actually, from there. How much is my movement speed? Is it? I think it's probably just 30. And I'll move here.
Give me a second. All right. Well, unfortunately for Petra, the guy on its back is harder to see than Petra.
Oof.
I respect
And
that. Sir.
you are were in fact in its range. So you will get an attack of opportunity on you. Is a 15 hit?
I think it does. Yes.
All right. 21 piercing damage as its trident comes down on you.
I believe I lose only 6 because I had temporary hit points.
Okay. Now in the future, add your temporary hit points.
How do I do that? Because I did that. on
If
the
you do plus any number, it will will have more hit points on your character than you actually have.
Gotcha. Because I have it on my
So-
character sheet, but
Gotcha. All right, Petra, you are bleeding. And as you are bleeding, the eyes of every single Sahuagin in this arena turn towards you, including the guy who just hit you. And his eyes start glowing red.
excellent. Yeah, I'm going to use my. 1 second. I think that's all I can do, unfortunately. All right, that's my turn.
All right, Damien, it's your turn.
Haha, he made a mistake getting closer, so I'm gonna make a mistake and get really close. Move up to here. Hi, buddy. I don't like you. And I'm just gonna.
When did Damien become so unfriendly?
He hurt my friends. Roll that disadvantage.
Actually, so far I've just been shot.
Oof.
Yeah, that'll show you.
I
Alright.
haven't hurt anybody yet.
That was an 11 to hit this guy. For the first one. And then. Oh, motherfucker. Another 11. You know what? I'll do the flurry of blows as a bonus action. Or I'll just do a regular unarmed strike. Hey, 19.
Oh, Petra, make a Constitution save.
That hits.
Ah,
Oh, that's a fair point. I get advantage on it, I believe.
12 magical bludgeoning, silver, all that stuff.
Silvered.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. I got the works done on my hands.
Sounds painful.
Yeah, it was.
All right, it is
Oh,
no longer
no.
affected by
Can't
enemies
exactly
abound.
take my bracers off.
All right, the big guy's turn.
Can I
Damien,
have
it's
an
no
action
longer.
for Petra?
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing.
Damien, it is no longer controlled by Petra's spell. Roll me a dexterity or athletics. Oh, sorry.
It's
Yeah,
not.
no, roll me an acrobatics or athletics.
I'm not too dexterous, so fuck.
You are in fact restrained as it grabs you in one of its hands.
Oop. Hello.
You are back over here. And we're just going to carry the entire group of you.
Oh god.
And
Ugh.
we're going to take one punch at Petra. Dealing 19 damage. All right. And it would be Texas Red's turn, except you hear a bit of a commotion. And on the stands, some of the Sahuagin just can't sit still in their chairs. And they instead, 4 of them instead jump down where the poor bleeding Petra is, as their feeding frenzy has made them unable to control their need for blood.
Oof.
But it is not their turn. It is Texas Red's turn.
Oh God! Impossible situation. Attack the little guy or try and save Petra. Well, in true Texas Red fashion. See, Brian, I see you adding a guy up there, and I'm a little concerned.
He's just keeping that as a token.
That's the token guy.
Okay, just making sure. I don't know how many of these folks are planned.
They are filling the seats.
Okay, so I'm gonna move about 30 here. Looks like that's a clean, fair shot for me then.
Yes.
Oh, this is not a disadvantage. This is just regular old.
Those would be 3 hits.
Die, you little fuck.
All right. It falls down to the ground.
Dead, or it just falls down to the ground? Because when you don't say
Texas Red, how on earth are you confirming a kill from that distance?
From 60 or 55 feet away, I would assume the amount of blood leaving the exit wounds would be a good indicator.
Okay, Ben. You can try to frame me all you want. It's
Can
not
I
gonna
do a
work.
perception check? Because you said it, you didn't say it's dead, which makes me really concerned, Brian. But anyway, that's my turn one way or the other. So whether the little guy is dead or not.
Well, it is the little guy's turn.
All right. Well, little guy is not doing anything this turn.
He's holding his action, guys. He's still alive.
Or he's rolling
Holding-
death saves.
He's holding his blood in, is what he's doing.
Maybe the pressure's deep enough that it could just hold in his blood.
I don't think that's the case.
But it's the little guy's turns. And in case you guys forgot how flanking works, they all get a +4 to hit.
Oof.
Interesting. Petra's undead, right?
Yeah, close enough. She'll be
Pretty
dead
sure.
soon enough.
Pretty sure I can't heal her.
I'm not undead. I'm a thing.
Tiefling.
A tiefling.
Humanoid.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
Jesus.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's just a d6.
9, 11, 13, 17, 24 damage to Petra.
Hey, how's Petra doing?
Uh, uh, uh.
Volk, it is your turn.
All right. Well, you know what they say about fish. I'm gonna move up here. Yep. And I'm going to try to get the big one's attention by shining light in his eyes. DC
All right.
14 blindness check.
All right, what is the save? It's a con?
Yes, con save. I'm figuring he's a fish. Fish are attracted to flashing objects. Hmm?
That is a success.
Okay. I mean, nothing happens. I was like, wait, he failed? Oh no, wait.
Petra, it is
Success
your
on his
turn.
part.
Yes, I am going to use Armor of Agarthus on me and gain 25 temporary hit points.
All right.
And do you know what else it does?
It deals damage when it hits you.
Yes, it does.
All
And
right,
that's my
how much damage does it deal when it hits you? Also, put your
25.
temporary hit point somewhere.
Yes. I'll put
you know
that
what?
under the red.
That works. 25, you said?
Yes, it'll do 25 if a creature hits me.
All right, Damien. I assume you don't want to move Petra. I mean, it's up to you.
Actually, I will move.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
All right, that is going to be 4 opportunity attacks. Let's see. Little guy, hit. Little guy, miss. Little guy, hit. Little guy, miss. All right. You are going to be taking 17 damage, and they die instantly. Big guy is going to stab you with your trident. Hit. Dealing 16 damage to you. And also take 25 damage. Damien, you are currently restrained.
Restrained or grappled?
There is not much difference comparing this guy's size of its hand to your body.
Restrained, I can't do anything. Grappled, I can do stuff.
Then you are grappled.
Okay. Whew. I would like to whack him a couple of times.
All right.
I'm gonna try to change my bracers to deal acid damage.
All right.
Does an 11 hit? God, I've
No.
rolled 3 2s. How about
That
a
hits.
22? Yay. Okay, 7 bludgeoning, 2 acid. Or shit, no. That's 7 acid, 2 cold. Forgot about that. I never updated my D&D Beyond sheet.
All right.
That's fine. So how would patient defense work if I'm grappled? Like, he still has disadvantage to hit me. Yeah? Because grappled just means that I have a movement speed of 0.
Yeah, it really is kind of weird here. Patient defense gives you it gives you
It's
dodge.
dodge, yeah.
I'll allow it mechanics wise, but storyline wise, it makes no sense.
Just see, imagine like he just like relaxes himself, so every time he tries to like stab me with his spear, Damien just like limply just like dodges it.
All right.
I shall do that.
This guy's turn. Damien, he ignores you. In his hand. You walk over to Petra. and attempts to hit him or hit Petra again. That's a hit. That is a hit. Actually, I don't know if I need to hit Petra more than that. 25.
Right. Well, so Petra is down, but Petra explodes.
All right, Petra
Um,
explodes.
Yes, Petra explodes. Give me one moment, please.
Say it's a dex save.
All right, Damien, you are taking 12 slashing.
He has disadvantage to hit me.
Yeah, so 28 and 29, I assume hit.
Oh fuck yeah.
And then a 16. Is a 16 hit, Damien?
No, it does not.
No.
So what was
Actually,
it?
wait, nope. Hits you anyway.
What?
It's a 30.
Because he has advantage.
Because he has
And
advantage.
Disadvantage cancels it out.
Before he does that, though, if he attacked me, I exploded, dealing 28 necrotic damage to him. And does okay? I'm the only one who gets
Real quick, Matt. Is that 28 necrotic damage to him or to everybody around you?
each creature within 30 feet.
All
So,
right, that is
Jesus
Damien
Christ.
and Volk.
Jesus.
Great.
And this guy is dead.
Man, Texas Red is not going to be the most hated party member after a couple more moves like that.
I mean, I could counter spell.
I don't think that's a spell.
It's not a
All
spell
right.
sheet.
All right.
Damien
And
looks over at Volk like, help. He does not look good.
there are a lot of people bleeding here. A lot of people bleeding here.
Oh, come what may.
Slip loose the dogs of war.
I mean, it's
Don't worry, this is about to end like Old Yeller.
I had a feeling.
As a swarm, a pack, you're not really sure what the plural term for these guys is. All you know is there are too many of them.
A school.
Well,
All right. Texas Red, it is your turn.
Hurl Flame is an area of effect, correct? It's a single target? Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to pistol the 3 that are... Sorry. This... And the 2 behind him, like, that are closest. So those 3.
So these
So
3
I
right
need-
here.
Yeah, assuming I get 3 hits, of course, but...
All right. Let's
These
see.
guys.
Hit, and hit. All right. I think your minimum damage kills them.
Just call me the gunslinger.
It's their turn. Damien is too high up for them to attack. You know who isn't too high up to attack? Volk.
go ahead. Also, remind me of the rules for a spell concentration check.
Every time you get hit, it's either half the damage or it is a DC 10.
Okay.
Whichever one is greater.
Brian, I don't know if you are aware of this, but I do have 1 HP.
I make it.
I'm just going to go down. How does that sound?
Yeah, you go down.
No explosion this time, guys.
Thank God.
That would be a great... No, now would be a great time for an explosion. It would kill all of them.
That'd be
Right.
nice.
They're only a problem when they have the flanking, in which case they have the flanking.
Does that one just break its hand? Yes!
I would just
Yeah,
jump
break
into
it.
it.
Let's see. What is your AC?
23 right now.
23. All right, and 19 will hit then.
Okay.
So you will take 12 damage, and then
Is
let's see if
this
there's spear attack.
non-magic damage?
This is non-magic damage.
Then I will take a total of 1 point of damage because I have a DR of 3 when it comes to non-magical attacks.
All right, and then their spears will go. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. So you will take a whopping 5 damage, or no, 4 damage from the other guy.
Yes.
All right, Volk, it is your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm gonna take a bejesus load of attacks of opportunity. As I move.
The big guy will get an attack of opportunity on you if
Oh,
you
the big
stay
guy's
too
still
far.
alive.
Yes.
The big guy
And
is
he
still
still
alive.
has Damien in his hand.
All
And
right,
Damien is not looking
I'm
good.
gonna attempt to deal with that first.
I'm just letting you know before you die,
Right. Yeah, I'll swing at the big guy.
All right,
Okay.
25.
that is a hit.
I'll burn a second level Divine Smite. So regular old damage. And then Divine Smite. Is he a Fey Fiend undead or?
No.
Yeah, it's nothing special. Then it'll be an additional 17 points of damage. And then my second attack will be a 10. Which I assume does not hit.
A 10 will not hit.
Okay, that will be my... Oh, I'll use a bonus action to trip this one.
All right, what is the save?
14?
But it's strength, it passes.
Okay.
Petra, roll me a death save privately.
Yes. How do I roll the death save privately?
Set your thing to GM, and it will. There is a button you can press under death saves.
Oh, duh. Yes. It's been a while since I've had to do this. Do I have
Alright.
a +4 from Volk?
No,
You are
because
out of the range.
you are outside of the range. Otherwise, you would.
Okay.
Damien, it is your turn.
Clear that.
Technically, I wouldn't have taken any attacks of opportunity from the big guy because I wouldn't have left his area of threat.
I'm gonna heal myself. As my action. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to go beast mode and give myself an extra, what is that, 13 temporary hit points. And that's it. Because that's all I can do.
Alright. Well, the big guy does not seem interested in Texas Red. It does not take a very high insight check to see that Texas Red's not bleeding. So instead, it will attack the 2 bleeding characters, in this case, Volk and Damien. Volk, you are getting a trident. That is a 22 plus modifiers, meaning it hits.
Well, indeed. Is it magical?
It is not magical.
Yay.
And meantime, Damien, you'll be hit by 2 claws.
Yay.
And you will be hit by those claws.
Yep.
All right. Volk, you are taking 12 piercing. Damien, you are taking what? 32, 34 slashing damage.
Okay.
All right, Texas Red, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna go for the one next to Nyla and then the 2 next to Damien. If that makes sense.
All right. There are none next to Damien. Damien is in the big guy's grasp.
Oh, well, next to Damien's token, I guess.
Okay.
The 2 in between Damien and Volk. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Does a 15 hit the little ones?
Yes.
Okay.
You're hitting the one next to Nyla first?
Yep. I'm trying, team. I'm trying. Look at shooting so fast.
All right, little guy's turn. Let's see if they
I
can
need to
deal
make
some more.
a bunch of Constitution saving throws real quick.
Okay.
Yes, I fail. So now my AC is 21.
21. All right, that means that all I have to do to hit you is a 17,
Jesus.
which is not in your favor considering they have advantage. But there are less of them now, thanks to Texas Red.
There are indeed less of them.
All right, 3 claws, or sorry, 3 bites, and then 2, and then let's see how many spears.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1,
4,
2. So that's
7
going to
damage.
be yep, 2, 2, 1, and 4. No, 2, 2, 1, and 3.
Hey Brian, is it an action to break free of a grapple?
Yes, unless you get like an obnoxiously high number. I'll say obnoxiously higher than this guy.
Gotcha.
Volk, it is your turn.
Okay. So I would not be getting any attacks of opportunity from the big guy by moving over to Petra, because I would still be in his attack area, unless he has the Sentinel feat.
Well,
No,
no,
correct.
even if he had the Sentinel feat,
Okay.
you're not provoking an attack.
All right. I'm going to move over to Petra.
All right, that's going to be 5 attacks, all with
Yeah.
advantage.
Oh, with advantage.
Why'd you move on top of Petra? You could be under Damien's feet.
Whatever.
All right, 5 and 8.
Okay. 13, I believe.
All right.
Yes.
Volk,
All
you
right.
may attempt to heal Petra.
I mean, I'll throw 30 points. I'll throw 20 points of healing. 30. 30 points of healing into Petra.
Thank you, Volk. Question about exhaustion. If I went down and then I got revived with health, do I still have that 1 exhaustion?
If you gained any exhaustion, you still have exhaustion.
Okay.
That does not go away until a long rest.
Or a restoration spell is cast.
But
Oh, we
because of
have
the way I'm
2.
running this thing, say exhaustion gets away.
Thank
Probably
you.
a shorter rest.
Oh,
And then I'll use a bonus action to trip this guy once again.
He's tripped.
Haha, suck it, nerd. Can I yell at Texas Red to shoot the big one?
Petra, it is your turn.
yes. Bonus action, I'm going Ghost. So I gain 15 temporary hit points. And I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on the guy. And I believe, does that have disadvantage with the 1 exhaustion?
1 exhaustion is skill checks. No.
Okay. Excellent. So then, 1, 2, 3.
Those 3 will hit.
Okay, and then I have to beat a.
Why do I have
1 second. I don't know what Eldritch Blast. Oh, wait, 1 second. Wisdom saving throw has to be an 18.
It is frightened of you.
Yes, it is. Now let me just deal some damage. And then I'm going to do an extra d10. 39 damage from, if I counted right.
Yep, I got it.
And that's Petra's turn.
All right, Damien, it's your turn.
I have been a dumbass because I thought that first level of exhaustion gave you disadvantage on attack rolls. So I'm not doing that anymore. I'm gonna try
Didn't read
to.
the
Nope,
rules on exhaustion.
nope, absolutely not.
Understandable.
I was.
Yes,
no,
you would
no.
have disadvantage to get out of this, though.
Yeah. I'm just gonna whack him. You know,
All right,
as many times as possible.
that
That
is a miss.
sucked. Uh,
That is a hit.
All right. Stunning strike. I know he's got a baller ass constitution, but you know, you never know.
Can always hope.
You can always hope. That's a good.
What type of damage is this?
This is acid damage instead of bludgeoning, but it still does the 4 cold
Full 11.
damage.
Okay.
Yes. And then remember for Damien's thing, even if they're resistant, they still take full damage. If they're immune, they take half damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. Yeah, did he pass the? Yes, he did. Fuck. Flurry of blows. I'll do that again. Whack and whack. Haha.
That's 2 hits.
Stunning strike. And fuck. Stunning strike again. Fuck. Tis my turn.
All right. This big guy is getting tired of Texas Red's shit.
Good.
So I'm going to make. All right, Damien, you are launched into Texas Red.
Can I catch Damien with missile snaring gloves?
Yes.
Yes.
I can reduce the damage by 1d10 plus my dex.
May attempt to reduce the damage.
Uh,
You will still take damage.
can I use
All right,
deflect missiles to deflect myself?
No.
Fuck.
So I take 8 less
You
damage
take
off the top.
you take 8 less damage.
Yeah,
All right, so
so
you are
that's-
taking instead 11. So both of you take 11 damage.
What kind of damage is this?
Bludgeoning.
So I'm immune to that, or I resistant to bludgeoning as well.
I'm gonna say you're not resistant to Damien hitting you at a
God
ridiculous
damn
rate.
it, you are fat.
I've
You
been
have
working out.
negated my resistance.
I've been working out a little bit. Sorry.
It's
All right,
it's the
and
big
then
head.
You should lay off.
attacking. Oh, whoops. I'm
It's
sorry.
all
That
the
should have been an
thighs.
advantage.
I've been working on
All
my
right, nope.
squats.
And all right, Volk, you're getting hit twice.
Reasonable.
14 and 18. Both of those need to get -3'd.
Oh. All right. 18 plus 18.
Question, Volk, does your +4 work on chance to hit if I'm next to you?
No, only saves.
And well, one last attempt from the stands. So, Texas Red, you're injured.
I am injured. That is correct.
Jesus.
Have fun with 9 different guys.
Oh
Oh,
no, we only have 5. The other
Yeah,
4 are
we
going to
we'll
use.
take the other ones.
I spoke too soon. I apologize.
We'll put 2 more on there for Texas Red's sake. He didn't get hit in this combat. All right. Texas Red, it's your turn.
Oh, it is. Is it 11 hit?
It does an 11 hit. An 11 will not hit.
Oh man, my tail sucks cock.
But a 15 and a 13 will hit.
Hellfire Lance.
Which ones are you killing? Or do you care?
The one to the left of me and the one to the top of me. Wow, my tail sucks. I need to get that upgraded.
Just
All right.
dip it in liquid silver and have it just like harden. Perfect.
All right. 4 attacks to Texas Red. And by
Get-
4 attacks, I mean 8 attacks.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh.
So, Texas Red, what is your AC?
18.
18. All right. They only get a +2 because they can't flank you because there's a cliff there. Meaning, luckily for you, not all of the attacks hit.
Don't the ones that hit actually get dealt damage because of his spiky back or something?
No,
No.
plenty grapple.
Gotcha.
But they are half because they're regular damage. So
There is that much damage, but half.
that
8
is
plus
math.
8 is 16,
16
plus 7 is 23.
plus
Plus
the
12.
double. So 35 divided by 2 is a number.
14.
Excellent.
No, more than that.
15?
17.
No. Oh.
Yeah, you take 17 damage.
How rude.
All right, Petra.
Also, I rolled so shitty on my Hellfire Lance for that first roll.
Petra, let's see how many of these attack you. That's going to be 4 of them.
Are these humanoids? Or no?
They are.
That
Well,
means
there
I
are
just collected 2 souls for the River Styx.
They just go outside.
they, they just go back to the stanzas of Lemire.
Yup.
That is quite a lot of damage to Petra.
He's
Feeling
got
the
some
love.
health.
Let me figure that out for you, Matt. 23 damage, Petra. And then Volk.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
Well, luckily for Volk, I don't think any of those hit. Actually, do they get flanking even if they're not attacking you?
Yeah, I
they
don't
get
think
flanking if they're
so.
not attacking you. In which case, that is one guy hitting you for 1 damage.
All right. Now it's just unreasonable amount of damage.
Volk, it is your turn.
All right. Do I have anything in my bag of tricks?
You have a bag of beans.
Do you have a bag of beans? Noted. Yeah, I think. Did this guy attack with disadvantage because he was prone?
He got up and then attacked you.
Rats, he's on to me. All right. Yeah, I'll try and kill the big guy.
All right.
I'll do my best. 17?
That's a hit.
I'll use a 3rd level smite. Yeah. Another 18 damage on top of the 16 damage.
All right. That 18 damage knocks this guy out. How do you like to kill him?
I'd like to.
Oh, let me kill him with the Hellfire Lance and turn him into a Lemire.
We can save him for later. Well, you have plenty of meat. I'd like to take my warhammer, bash his knee in until he falls onto his big stupid knees, and take the spike end of my warhammer and drive it into his skull.
All right. You now have a gigantic Sahwagan with its face impaled on the back of your warhammer.
Can he fall and crush the guys in front of me? Give him the
Uh,
old Z-Hark 2.0.
They will
Yes.
fall and somehow deftly roll dexterity saves. I'm going to say one of them gets crushed.
Excellent. Well, the big fish is fried. Now it's time for extermination. And I will use my other attack to kill this one that is harming Petra. Hopefully.
All right. Let's see if you
22.
hit. That is a hit, and that is dead.
Die, scum. So that's my turn.
Petra, it's your turn.
Yes. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast 3 of the nearest guys. Give me 1 second. Brian, would you be able to roll for me? Roll 20's being
Seeing
stupid.
if you're.
It's a d20 plus whatever. Yeah.
It's their Eldritch Blast is in my character sheet. I can't
Eldritch
access
Blast
my-
in your character sheet is working now, I think.
It's just
But
your
that's 3
macro
attacks.
wasn't working.
Who's hitting? Who are you hitting?
The closest guys to me.
All right.
Uh,
Dead. Dead. Dead.
Excellent.
Damien, it's your turn.
punch.
Actually, Damien, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Ah.
Damien,
Dexterity save. 16.
All right, you managed to. After being chucked into Texas Red, you really didn't have any secure footing, but you managed to squeeze your way onto the little bit of the railing.
Mm-hmm.
That way, you don't fall to your and take extra damage. 3
Right?
punches.
No, that was 2
Bam.
punches.
Bam. All right, 2
Um,
punches.
you know what? Sure. I'll try punching that guy. And then make the mistake of trying to punch this guy. Hey.
All right, Texas Red.
Well. I guess I'm gonna ignore the guy behind me and shoot the 3 in front of Volk. Because it seems like a
All
better
right.
use of my time.
Real quick, Brian, can I use my movement to just fly away from this guy, which I know is gonna be fucking stupid?
Sure.
10, 20.
Take 5 damage
Why does he have advantage?
because you've been injured.
Oh, damn.
All of them have advantage.
Did not realize
I don't believe
that.
it.
All right, Texas Red. Those 3 are dead.
Cool.
All right, Texas Red. Roll me a strength saving throw. All right, this guy attempts to tackle you off the cliff into the battle arena and fails to do so. And instead runs into you.
And gets spike damage.
No, manages to avoid the spikes. Damien, are you in the air?
Yes. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
One last push.
Wait a minute.
All right, that is a +3, meaning that I have to get a what? 18 to hit
18?
you.
You did get a
1,
couple.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So take 4 damage.
Ouch.
Bulk your entire damage resistance is really not doing them any favors.
Oh my god, it is. Paid for. I didn't think it was going to be useful. I've considered myself proven wrong because it has saved my life here.
Wouldn't that be 5 damage?
Bulk, it's your turn.
Uh,
Yes, that is
yes.
5
Yeah.
damage.
Sorry. Can't do math. Okay.
Only one of us can do math, apparently.
All right, Melissa's out here targeting my character. I'm gonna target
I
this
am.
one.
All right.
Actually, I'm gonna bonus action try to trip him first. Not that
Okay.
it really matters.
I'm going to spoil something. They have 1 hit point.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I want advantage.
If you trip him, you'll do 1 hit point of
He
damage.
he
And then
I don't
dies.
know if that's a success or not, but it's dead.
It is very much a success. And then I'll target this one.
Which one?
The one to my south. 14
All
hit.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Eviscerated. Gone. Reduced to atoms.
Petra.
Pew pew pew.
Jesus.
Dead. Dead.
Real quick, is that other guy,
And
the guy that we
and
killed
dead.
first, actually dead?
All right.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Yes, the other guy's dead.
okay.
Volk, you really saved my skin back there. I can't appreciate you enough. Thank you, my comrade. Thank you. It was a great fight.
It was certainly something. Now,
What's the crowd like right now? Are they cheering? Are they?
are they frightened of us because we killed so many of them?
No, it looks like some of the stronger-willed stronger-willed Sahuagin are holding the majority of the crowds back from basically rushing you. They look like they have next to no sense of sanity right now.
Interesting. I'll write this down in my notes. Fish people equal crazy.
Insane.
As you have a large number of them at your feet dead, you can see that a majority of them, or sorry, not a majority, all of them have shark teeth. They appear to be, instead of just regular fish people, they appear to be shark people.
Oh man, now I feel bad about it. Sharks are endangered.
I'm gonna do quickened healing and spend 4 hit points to get 2d8 plus 8 hit points back.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend another 20 points of my healing to heal myself up.
Fuck.
You know, for our first combat in a while, it could have gone far worse.
I mean, we killed a lot of enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Damien didn't go unconscious? Is this really combat for us?
I was 3 hit points away for the majority of that battle.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, I could always bring in another one.
I can always just fly up to the roof and just hang there and just not move.
I mean, they do have a rock throwing attack. I just didn't use it.
And I can
Well-
take the dodge action.
Can
Well,
I,
I mean, sure, great show of strength running away
God.
and cowering.
Can I address the room
Staying
and
alive.
say, are you not entertained? Have we not proven our worth?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Texas Red, you wanna come down here or?
26.
You know, we'll see what Volk rolls first before I hop back into the arena.
Well, considering
Yeah,
that
you
you're
know,
up there with a bunch of bloodthirsty shark people, down here might not be the worst place to be.
They're not bloodthirsty unless I'm bleeding again.
Are you not bleeding?
Texas Red doesn't need to worry about the guys who are trying to slobber over his bleeding body.
I will show them my Hellfire Lance menacingly, as is to remind them they may not want to become a fish stick today.
Roll me an intimidation.
You have proven yourselves to be strong. Yes, you will have an audience. We will send some of our champions to speak with our god that you might have an audience. Just because you have an audience does not mean that that Sekola will be willing to hear what you say. You have just earned the right to be in his powerful presence.
Of course, we appreciate the offer any. Are we going to have a chance to stint our bleeding for a couple of hours before we visit the shark god? I would hate to have a bloody nose sour negotiations.
You have 1 day before your meeting.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Better than no days.
Mhm.
All right. You will be able to have free reign of traveling throughout this place, or whatever it is that you wish to do as you slowly bleed out.
I mean, we'll take 8 hours to bandage our wounds.
All right. So you'll kind of find yourself a nice little corner of the somewhere that isn't directly inside of a building to bleed out and bandage yourselves. If you want, get yourselves a short rest.
I would very much want.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Petra and Damien, you can get rid of your exhaustions now.
Hey.
I'm gonna need a lot of hits.
I'm just glad I got to use my gloves of missile snaring. You know, been a while since
So,
I've had anything thrown at me.
Dakota, count how many times you used the Hellfire Lance. How many souls you.
It actually like hit something.
Yeah.
I
Which I
was-
think was all but once.
I'd use all but one of my hit die, but I'm back at
Yeah,
full.
I think I only used it twice actually, because there was only one round where I did melee, but both of them killed. So
Okay.
2.
You have brought 2 souls to the realms of the sticks above. Not the sticks here.
2 Lemirs.
Well, we already have one Lemire. I mean, it's not really that useful. Man, I thought for sure Petra was just dead. I'll be honest, Petra almost did more damage to me than the monster. Note to self, when Petra's going to die, don't be nearby.
You know, you could just remove the one Petra's gonna die part from there.
I could, but it's not always going to be my choice.
Well, on the plus side, I'm now back up at more health than I started the fight out with.
And whose fault is that?
Not mine.
Anyway, is
However,
there
I
any
have
place?
0 hit die left, so.
I'm just glad we took out that spellcaster as fast as we did.
Uh-huh.
All it was a healer. That's all it did.
Oh, bro.
And controlled water. Okay, let's see here. Can we do some repairs on our submarine?
You would have to find a Sekola capable of Misty Stepping you back into your vehicle.
Right.
Or, sorry, not a Sekola, a Sahwagen.
Sidewalking.
Yeah, just find any random Sekola, it's fine.
Would
You know, the
I-
multitude of shark gods that exist.
Mm-hmm.
who wants to come with me to see if we can find someone to forge some weapon with the Stygian ice? I would assume that there would be some armor smiths around here, or some weaponsmiths around here, who specialize
Nyla,
in
Nyla, the description of it's based off of what you saw the big Sahwagen wear and the weaponry you saw that the regular Sahwagen are using. They don't really specialize in much in weapons making.
Also,
The big guy barely had armor to begin with. It was really
All right.
just like hardened leather. And the smaller ones kind of had like shark teeth stuck onto sticks.
All right, plan B. Damien, you have an eye for great food. Would you like to come grocery shopping with me? Look for some rare ingredients.
Yeah, sure. I'm always up for food.
Excellent. Yeah, could we go grocery shopping, Brian?
Sure.
Excellent.
This is unfortunately a small bubble of the area. You probably more stuff would be accessible outside this enclosed space.
Is there any way we can
But
find someone who can, like, cast some sort of spell or something to get us, so we can go out into the water and not be instantly crushed?
the crushiness is also the one of many horrors that could happen to you if you were to touch the water. But you can definitely try.
Hey, does anybody around here cast magic?
All right, roll me persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, super persuasive. 14.
Some of us cast magic, but why should we do so for an outsider like you?
Didn't you just see our marvelous fight? We just took down the priest and one of those gigantic creatures. We're very strong, and we just like to take a look around. Surely
Just
you.
because we value strength does not mean that we have to do everything you want of us.
I did not make it want to come to this, but do you know? Do you want to know why we want to go looking around? We
Why?
want to go. We want to go shopping for some food. Now, here, take a. Here's a sample of what I can do. I want to hand them a biscuit.
All right. Roll me for biscuit quality.
I will absolutely roll for biscuit quality.
I feel like Petra's always had pretty damn good luck with her biscuits.
Yes. Now, I'd give you one more if you do guide us in the right direction. Tastes pretty damn good, am I right?
Very well. I shall take you to the market.
Excellent. And once we reach the market and come back, I'll present you with second biscuit.
And the Sahwagan will lead you through one of the round to one of the edges of this place, and will kind of clean up the floor a little bit, and you'll see that there is actually a hatch. And we'll say this way, and open up the hatch and go inside. Based off of what you see, it seems that they don't really use these passages.
And it's taking us to an above water, underwater market.
No, it seems to be one of the passageways that connect some of the buildings together.
Oh, gotcha. Let's go.
All right, you will follow this Sahwagan through a nearly maze-like series of passages inside and outside buildings until you eventually get yourself to a building which seems to have been built in a specific manner to be where the air pressure is forcing the water out of the room. There is a pool of water that seems that some Sahwagan are entering this place from the bottom of the area. And all around the edges, it seems to be a fish market.
I shall look for the most delicious fish.
Also, I need the both of you to roll me a Constitution save.
Why, might I ask?
Nyla, you have you have advantage.
Nyla has advantage. Wow.
Yeah, Nyla's not even here.
Not even here and she has
All right, I
advantage.
apologize. Petra, you have advantage.
Oof.
I know it's hard. I mean, Texas Riddle was even saying Nyla in the fight. You say Constitution?
Yep.
Nyla's always with me.
All right.
Ag.
The fetid waters of the Styx smell awful. And the contents of living creatures that are taken out of it are even worse. Petra, this isn't your first time being to a Stygian fish market. You know the smell. It smells like garbage. Like, literally, there is no words in the English language to describe how rotten this room smells. Damien, that hangover, you might have gotten over in the last 8 hours, but man, it came back.
Oof.
It is back. As long as you are in this room, you suffer disadvantage on stability checks.
Damn.
I mean,
There
honestly,
is a
yeah.
there is a multitude of weird shit in this place. There are some of more of those fish with legs. There are some weird insects that seem to be not so much like as skinny as like an insect, but kind of fat. Kind of lobstery, but like more barrel shaped than that. There seems to be a weird octopus-like creature, except instead of tentacles, it seems to have sides and an entire ring of eyes around each scythe. And then there's just a thing in the corner on one of the tables screaming. It's very fleshy looking and just many mouths, and it's just screaming.
Can I look for any rare ingredients?
Petra, I would like one of the lob barrel crab bugs things.
Ah, that is a good choice, but there is better food yet.
Oh,
Take a look at
Petra.
this lobster. This
Petra.
is much more firm.
Yes, due to the location, the unique location of being at the bottom of the sticks, many of these creatures are larger than the ones that you would normally get if one were to fish on the rivers, the more relatively shallower rivers on other layers of Bator. So nearly everything in this place is a unique take on something you've run into before. So there are many things here that you've never seen before, and many of them are like, it's a crab, but like a little bit larger. Basically, deep sea things tend to be a little bit larger than their shallower relatives. So the horrors that you were used to cooking before, but slightly bigger, potentially with more teeth.
Yes, Damien, this lobster is very good, but might I direct your attention to this lobster over here? Now, they may look similar, but this one is fresher. You can tell by just how firm the meat is, how bright the shell is.
So why don't you get both and compare them?
Nyla, why don't you roll me either a survival with proficiency if you don't have proficiency, or a investigation with proficiency. We're gonna say that you're using your chef ability to identify some of the best foods here.
Okay, so this is going to be a +4 added to it. Okay, I might have rolled twice. That would
All
be
right.
a 13.
Unfortunately, that is a 13.
Yes.
You obviously can tell what good and bad freshness is, you know? When it smells the absolute worst is when it's the ripest. And unfortunately, though, you are not too familiar as to the inner quality, as to what types of outwardly appearances you need in order to know that the meat within is the most quantity. Like, you know that it's the best quality, but you're not exactly sure on the quantity of meat. So you're kind of like guessing your way through some of the weird things you have yet to have seen before.
Damien, would you like this lobster?
Yeah.
Great
Absolutely.
choice. Vendor, how much for this lobster?
And the Sahwagan will pick it up, sniff at it.
5 silver.
How much are we getting here from the looks of it, like in comparison to a normal lobster?
Well, I mean, quite honestly, normally devils charge in soul coins. You're not exactly sure what the conversion rate of what their value is to what your value is, considering you've normally spent your life in devil food markets.
You, my friend, look very, very keen to ingredient. I am wandering chef who hails the god chef Gordon Ramsay. I can make anything taste delicious, and I'll prepare this in the most spectacular fashion. But I'm gonna have to knock it down in the price. How about 4 silver? Want me to roll persuasion on that?
Absolutely.
That's a 17.
And he kind of squeezes it a little bit.
Fine, I see. You know your value.
Thank you very much, my good sir.
So how much
And the
silver
thing I
was that?
posted in voice is what you bought.
How much
How
silver
much
did?
silver? That was 4 silver.
Okay. Updating party money.
How much gold do we have, Damien?
Party money has 900. And then, but like most of the stuff here, or most of the stuff in the hells, almost nobody deals in gold. Everybody deals in soul coins. So like we have 900 gold, but it doesn't really mean anything.
Brian, if we just keep, or how much can we get from just 10 gold?
How much can you get for 10 gold?
Yes.
You can basically fill up a crate with Stygian abominations.
I will absolutely do that.
You can make yourself possibly, depending on how lavish, maybe two gourmet meals, or maybe one really intense gourmet meal for like a group larger than your party. In terms of feeding a god, this is probably going to be like giving a god an M&M.
Fair. I'm just going to use this stuff for the party for just rations and whatnot. So I'm going to add just about.
I just added a crate of food.
I'm doing like one large gourmet meal for party. Okay. And I think with that, we'll just head back.
All right. You do not have a guide on your way back, and it is quite easy to get lost. So
Would I be able
why
to
not
use
one
my
of you roll me
background
a
feat to help guide the way back? Which is like
yes,
wander. I'm
roll me
really
a
good with maps.
survival with advantage.
Nat 20. I'm amazing.
You think you even have a shortcut as you find another building that seems to be going the correct direction, and you reach back with the rest of the group roughly 3 minutes earlier than you would have the other way.
I'm amazing at this stuff.
Good job, Damien.
Thank you, Petra. Very rarely do I actually get to use my map knowledge.
Sorry we took so long. The show is yours until we meet this god.
You would not believe how long it took me to clean my armor of all the Sahuagin blood. It's a very long time, and we are all out of Gugon.
Or you could have asked me to raise Pod, Gordon Ramsay, Anne, and Boyard D. They would have been more than happy to wipe fish guts off your armor. Oh well,
Whatever.
maybe next time.
I just drag the knuckles of my gauntlets along the floor a little bit just to like scrape them off of the guts and stuff, and just like, that's fine for now.
And also some of Petra's guts and stuff too.
Is everybody ready to meet a god?
Real quick, did we have a discussion of Petra? You exploded. Does that happen every time you die? Just most times you die? Some
I
of the
only
times
have
you die?
I only have the ability to explode and deal damage. Only once every couple days.
You
So
have
you
the
don't have to worry
ability
about me
to.
doing that anytime soon.
So like,
It's once per long rest.
you chose to explode when Volk and myself were right next to you.
Let me just check my ability.
Oh boy.
Interesting. Interesting.
Is
I
this going
think
to be a
I think it just
Vol-
automatically happens. But give me a second.
We should really test it out again. We'll kill you and see if you explode.
Anyways, let's go to second law.
Well, you have like spent 9 hours
We
so
have like
far
12
out of
hours
your
left.
24. So
Well-
if you want to just fast forward the next 15 hours, you can absolutely do so. I just need the go ahead from everybody.
Do we have any tasks we want to accomplish? I don't think so. Should probably
Is there any way that we can get somebody to teleport us back onto our ship? That way I can, or like, pay someone to start making repairs to our ship.
You can always ask people.
worth a shot.
Excuse me, my friend. I don't know if you're a guy or girl. Where would we go to find someone who can either help us repair our ship or teleport us onto our ship so we can repair it? Or, like, if there's any other way to get us onto our ship without completely flooding it or exposing us to the sticks.
There are many beings capable of magic in the temples that might be able to teleport you. But if you're looking for somebody to repair your vehicle, then it might not be a bad idea to check out some of our blacksmiths. They do many repairs on the things that drop down here that we scavenge.
Do you have any in particular that you trust or go to more often than others?
That I trust.
Yeah.
Roll me persuasion check.
Damien, known for his persuasion.
I have. Oh, fuck.
Yeah?
Yes,
I
yes,
have
there is one that
banked
I
blips
really
that I would
do
like to
enjoy.
reroll.
I will allow this.
17.
Yes, there is one blacksmith, a jewel mullah that you can visit. They might be able to have the tools required to repair some of the damage done to your vehicle. Although something of that we won't be. I've not seen something like that before. So it might
Yeah.
take. It may not be to the satisfaction of the devil hierarchy, but
Honestly, right
it
now we
will
just need.
float.
Perfect. Until we get back to the surface, we just need something that'll reinforce it a little bit. And he said Jewel Mula, is that like their version of the blacksmith, or is
Is
that
the
like an
name
actual
of a
person?
blacksmith.
Okay. Jewel Mula is a Sahagin blacksmith. And then I will go to Jahul Mula if this person gives me directions.
Do you want any assistance?
Sure.
Alright, I'll
If
come with.
somebody could come with me and maybe
Very
either
well.
do the talking instead of me, or because I know like the stuff that we need to get repaired. But like, I ain't good at really talking, so.
If you want, I could lead you to him, but of course, nothing is free.
After all, it is hell. Yes, lead us to him. We'll pay your fee.
I am no fool. You
I'm
can
sorry.
pay half now and half when I get you there.
Perfect.
What is the fee?
I don't know. How quickly do you want to get there?
Sometime within the next day, please.
Very well. You'll take the scenic route.
I've always wanted to get a look at the bottom of the river. I'll
All right.
bring my
If
bird
any of you
watching
want to join the
gear.
scenic route, can absolutely do so. As this guy basically will. You can tell that he's taking an obnoxious route.
I would like to just like use the wanderer feat with the maps and stuff like that to try to like map out the route that he's taking us.
Sure, you kind of you find a bit of something that you have in your pockets to like color your skin as you kind of draw a little map on your hand. And this Sahwagan will take you past the fish market. Will take you past some of the another market which is selling like little trinkets of things found at the bottom of the sticks.
Ooh, they mean you could pick up a present for your child.
It passed a market of bones,
I already have a couple presents for her.
I mean,
and
yeah, but it's the
then
bottom of
we'll
the sticks.
eventually make it to an area where some weapons are being made. And by weapons being made, I mean there's a bunch of water-filled corpses that are being looted, and then the armor that I have equipped are being fixed and resized for Sahwagan.
A regular mortuarium. Let's see if we can't negotiate. Excuse me, good sirs, or madams.
As the interior of this building will turn to face you.
I'm looking for a skilled blacksmith who's capable and understanding, who's able to fix some damages our vessel may have received.
Well, are you the group of people who are just came and were at in the Colosseum?
We are indeed.
It's a pity we were down in here as opposed to out there.
It was quite the massacre.
To see combat again after so many years. Oh well, those were my younger days. So what do you want of me? You want me to fix something?
Yes, well, we were negotiating with some of the local wildlife on our way here. It took a quite aggressive form and has damaged some of the holes in our ship. If you could patch some of the holes in the outer hull and perhaps shore up a couple of the defenses, there will be good payment in it for you.
Very well. I can see what I can do. And also, what did you pay the guy who led you here?
We asked, I mean, what did he want? I asked him before we left what would we pay him,
Yeah,
because
and
he
he
wanted
he
half
just he
now,
said
half later.
when did we want to get there?
Yes. All right. So the guy that you led you here is standing in the doorway, and the blacksmith says, "All right. In that case, I will need you to show me where your vehicle is, so that I may
see what damage it is. So my regular fee. I do not trade in soul coins. It's like the devils up there. We trade in gold. Do you have
Respectable.
gold?
Of course, we have gold.
Excellent. My fee is 50 gold per hour.
Oof. All right. Uh,
We can pay for 18 hours total. So I say
max, which I would
yes.
prefer not, considering that.
Right. Damien, your professional opinion, how many hours would it take for our submarine to be back up in tip-top shape?
Well, if it's about the same that it would take to repair the Tormentor, I would think. Brian, how long would it take?
With the amount of damage that it was done.
Mhm.
It's roughly about 10 hit points per hour.
Oh boy, that's not
Oof.
good. Rest in
Yeah.
peace, our gold reserves.
And judging by how much damage has been dealt to your vehicle, that would be 70 gold.
All right, not
Or sorry, not 70 gold. I apologize. That was 50 gold an hour, 7 hours. So 350 gold.
not terrible. I'm okay with it if you guys are.
Yeah.
350 gold. Here you are.
Very well.
Watch us never
Well,
get
well,
into
just
combat
like
with it again.
just do the same thing that our guide did. Was we'll pay half now, half when it's finished.
You want to short the good man his money?
175 gold now, 175 gold when it's finished.
Do you not trust this simple blacksmith?
No,
Hmm.
because we are in hell.
I mean, technically, we're in the sticks. I feel like it's its own separate thing.
We
It
are in
couldn't be.
hell. So you'll
Not
excuse me
worry,
if I don't
Paladin.
trust everybody.
Do not worry, Paladin. The surface folk do not trust us.
Yes, I can see his inherent bias is showing once again.
The people outside of in the material often call us names like sea devils, not knowing the true horrors of the actual namesake.
What is a sea devil?
What is a sea devil? There is no sea devil. Well, I mean, there are some devils that can swim, but like I said, we are called sea devils by some of the more ignorant
Yes,
material
I do
world
not wish to
locals.
be an ignorant fool. I shall place my trust in this man. Should he be found lacking, I will return after having words with his god.
No, that's alright, whatever.
350 gold.
Let's get back to our ship and show them the issues.
All right. Before you can leave this
Ah.
area, your guide stands in your way.
I was promised payment.
You shall receive it. Tell me, what is our cost?
Oh, you did not say your own cost, so I will make my own. 20 gold.
Jesus.
Here it is, 20 gold.
Very well. And then I shall lead you back.
Very kind of you. Here I thought kindness had
Uh,
all run out in hell.
Damien, roll me another survival check.
Wah.
You know
Oof.
that there are those markets, but you're not sure how to get back to them. As
You're
the
very
devil takes
bipolar with your rolls today,
the
Melissa.
devil
I
takes
am.
a very different route to go back and misses all the markets and at all, misses all the markets.
Mhm. Jesus. Nat 20, nat 1. fucking 12, nat 1.
Like the entire session today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, the party is reunited. Have roughly 13 hours left. Want to fast forward? We can fast forward.
I would like to go back to the market and do exactly what Volk said, the one that sells trinkets from the bottom of the sticks.
I knew it.
God, fuck you!
Alrighty.
Alright. I was
Well,
already writing it down.
Damien, you
Yeah.
rolled you rolled a 9 on your survival check on knowing your way through.
I'm knowing my way back from the random blacksmith. Right? Yeah, blacksmith.
So,
I've been to the market like 3 times now.
you've been to the fish market. First off, the guy took you a different route back from the blacksmith.
Yeah, but we went to
Uh,
the fish market.
But you know
Back.
it's somewhere near the fish market.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. So I'm gonna make you roll me another survival check, and we'll see how good that is, and if you get lost.
23.
All right, Damien. By the power of following the wall on the right and continuing until you get where you need to be,
Mhm.
you will find the trinket market, but only after you found the bone market. Do you want anything from the bone market? There's a lot of bodies in here, all of which are frozen.
None of them look familiar in any way.
They're all human.
I don't know too many humans.
Tragic. Truly tragic.
I'll probably like eye a couple up, but then just like nah, and then just continue on my way.
Okay. You will find the trinket market. There is a variety of goods being sold. Various golden treasures from some of the boats that have sunken. You will find various mundane items, including objects made from wood that have been so filled with water that they sink. You'll find various keepsakes, some necklaces, some small gems. We'll also find once again more mundane things like tablecloths.
Good
It
one.
seems to be whatever random junk the Sahuagin don't really value too much
Mhm.
that they have scavenged from the civilizations, the whatever boats that you passed under the water. That they have scavenged from those.
God, I'm trying to think.
And before you ask, there are not any of those memory orbs being sold down here.
Fuck.
At least not that you have seen in any market that you've been to.
Do they have any whistle sticks?
Whistle sticks? Do you mean
Yeah.
like a flute? Or like a recorder? Or do you
Uh,
mean like an actual like a whistle?
He's getting at that age. And she gets her first recorder.
uh, it's more like a flute than a recorder, sound-wise, but it looks a lot like a recorder.
Oh, okay. A whistle stick is an actual instrument.
Yes.
Okay. It's just
It is a tool,
like a
new instrument from one grung above.
it's just a like a single note instrument.
Basically.
So it's basically just like a little whistle.
Well, it's kind of like a slide whistle, is what I would imagine it's like.
You're buying a
No,
fish.
I mean I'm looking at
Yeah.
actual pictures of real whistle sticks.
Ooh, yes, sure.
It's literally like
Well, it says that it has
Like-
multiple holes in it, so I would assume that it's more like a recorder of sorts.
here is a whistle stick. It is one made out of a tree branch. So it's basically like a regular. It's kind of like a recorder and a like a coach whistle combined. It's probably got like 2 or 3 holes in it.
Looks like a
Yes.
cheap gimmick that a deadbeat father would buy. To avoid feeling guilt for his family.
Yes, there is a whistle stick made out of made out of iron. Or no, made out of tin. Tin is a better instrument material.
I will pick up the whistle stick. Well, I'm trying to think of something that's like viable for a child.
Get her a keychain. You can shake the keys on it, and it'll be fun for a child.
She's like 6. She's not 3. All right, chill.
I mean, are you sure? You haven't even talked with her.
Considering that she died like a few days after her 5th birthday, and it's been less than a year, yes, I am sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, that will be a whopping hefty 1 gold.
9 silver.
Roman persuasion.
You got it,
I'm
Damien.
so good at persuasion,
Show us
guys.
that one.
15. Hell yeah.
9 silver. Nobody wanted it anyway.
Aha. I would also like to just find a necklace as well. Like a nice one.
All right. There are various qualities of necklaces with various numbers of jewels. Are you looking for like a simple one? Like a simple like a metal, steel, like or iron, or are you looking for like one with like jewels in it?
Uh, maybe like either 1 or 2 jewels in it. Like I want something that's like a little bit fancier.
All right. You're looking for stuff in like the 5 gold range.
More than that.
All right. You can
Up to
find
like
ones
20
that are.
gold.
All right. Yes, for 20 gold, you'll find ones with actual precious jewels in them, as opposed to precious stones.
Aha.
So there will be actual gems. Like there'll be like one. There's one with like a single sapphire in it.
Yeah.
That's
I like
more
sapphire.
valuable than one with like a lapis or a bit of opal or something.
I'll do the sapphire one for 20.
All right, we'll get like a silver necklace with a sapphire in it for 20 gold.
And you guys don't have to worry about that. That's coming out of my own personal money. Because I do
Healing.
have 20 gold. That's just mine. And now I have none. Alright. Well. And then I'll make my way
Right.
back.
Anybody else want to do anything in this town?
I think I'm good.
No.
Ready to
Or
talk
you
with
go,
God.
Shark God.
All right. The 24 hours will be up, and a congregation of Sahwagan will appear. They're wearing a similar outfit to the priestess that you killed. As in, mostly it is a very fancy, uh, precious gem-filled loincloth of sorts, and like a shark necklace, like shark tooth necklace. And one of them is carrying has a hat on, and it appears to be a hollowed out shark tooth.
Big
And,
shark tooth.
Yeah.
it is 2 feet long.
Damn.
You wish to see our god. It is time for your meeting. Whether or not you are ready is not for you to decide. You will need to come regardless. Sekala is waiting.
All right, let me do my diplomacy stretches. It's
You
like
will
my
You will
my-
need to go back into your strange machine to get to him.
Oh.
okay.
Alright.
Well, you can see what kind of repair job that guy did.
Mhm.
Are there
Did you pay
any?
that guy? Did you pay that guy fully in advance, or did you pay him in halves?
We paid him fully in advance.
All right. In that case, you will not need to wait for you guys to pay him back. As you
Uh,
were. Sorry, continue.
could I ask the shark priest, the shark mage, if you will? Are there any major missteps we should be warned of when speaking with the shark god, besides the general course of conduct for speaking with a god?
Talking with Sekola is the mistake. You are not worthy. But
Interesting.
we must follow the codes of our faith. If you have proven yourselves somewhat strong, you seems to have taken some kind of interest, though I do not see why. But most of the time, we do not speak to him directly outside of extreme circumstances.
Right. Okay. Just standard god protocol then. Typical stuff. All right. Thank you very much. Let's get to step back into our sub.
All right. Your sub is fully repaired.
I knew
In
it.
fact,
See, Damien, being a
one
racist.
could say the color. It is in fact in green health.
Yay! See, Damien, being a racist
Okay.
is
I
never
was about
worth
to
it.
say, I don't know. It still says 48 out of 120. I don't know if that's really green.
Get back into your hidey hole. You can't see anything.
Excuse me, bitch. I should be able to see.
Very nice.
Usually
Very nice.
I used to be able to see out of this window. No, it was in here. That's where it is.
All right. And with that, you set sail again, and the shark mage, as you called them, that teleported you inside of your ship, leave. And a small congregation will gather outside of your vehicle in a ceremonial manner and start leading you off in a direction outside of the city. I'm just going to be a horrible person and do that because I am a horrible person.
Did our periscope get fixed?
Your periscope did not get fixed. There are no lemures available here to be put into your periscope.
Ooh, Texas Red. Keep track of the ones you've created because we can use them to repair.
The two that I created.
It's a start.
It's the congregation.
Sorry, real quick. When the person fixed our ship, did they fix that upwards area where the lemures were?
That was just a question asked. And the answer is yes and no.
Okay.
There are, once again, no lemures available with which can be put into there and
I know.
reconnected with the chair.
I get that, but like the area was fixed. That's more what I was asking.
You are not going to be drowning anytime soon from a hole in the ceiling, no.
Thank you.
And as you traverse through these silent sticks, you will see less and less traces of other life until eventually the seafloor is the only traces of life are the crewmates about you of your own party members, the procession of Sahwagan in front of you, and the bones of things that have been probably sacrificed to Sekola. And then the congregation will stop, and they will all point at a cavern. And they will start playing, and they will start banging on drums as you start moving your vehicle towards the cavern. unless you wish to not move your vehicle towards the cavern, towards the lair of Sekula.
I don't know. I'm getting kind of cold feet. Maybe we should just go back.
Full steam ahead.
Yeah, let's continue on. First god I've ever, met face to face. I'm pretty sure. Big
I'll
honor.
have to introduce you to Chef Gordon Ramsay. You'll love him.
Well, it's a long list of gods I'd like to meet. Not sure how high up the shark god is, but situation is as situation demands. Is anybody opposed to me taking the lead on the diplomacy?
I will take the lead. I got this.
Are you 100% sure, Texas Red?
I'm
I think
100%
Volk should probably take the
sure.
lead, considering that he has more experience with religious parties.
But I have more experience with lowdown scumbags.
This is a god we're
This
speaking
is
to,
a
not
god.
a common, not a higher up devil, not Dragath. This is a god that could smite us with a very single thought. The mere thought of arrogance could be perceived as an insult. I do not claim to be perfect in my diplomacy, but I'd have at least some experience in talking with the divine. But rather not risk our chances on a failed communication.
Exactly why I should take the lead.
Is there any evidence you would like to submit? Any advantage you can have?
Well, I'm a devil,
Okay.
and we are trying to negotiate on behalf of the devils.
Okay. Anything else?
No, other than I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm
And-
not
Well, I think a
convinced.
paladin of Helm is kind of a neutral party that would work to our favor. I think that would be a little bit more beneficial than.
Texas, is
Yeah.
there anything that Volk doesn't know that he should discuss with the god?
Nope, we just need his teeth and to see if he wants an island.
And to get him to help us
Well, yeah, the
attack
island
the
would
people
be
with the sticks.
the island would be what we pay him for that. But if he doesn't want the island, we have different problems.
Enter my realm. Who are you who wish to speak to me?
Greetings, honorable shark god. We come before you representing the devil hierarchy. The devil hierarchy are currently engaged in the blood war, as you are no doubt aware, and they wish to make a deal with you in regards to helping the war effort.
So, quick description of Sekula. Sekula is literally a giant great white shark.
Okay.
That is literally the entirety of the outward appearance of Sekula.
I was expecting like a big kind of shark guy, not just a big old shark. But hey,
Just
why?
imagine Bruce from Finding Nemo.
Except like
I'm-
1,000 times larger, probably.
I imagine like the Megalodon from the Megalodon movie.
Oh, I apologize. I don't know if everybody, all of you can actually see
Oh, shit.
Sekula.
Oh, I can see him.
I can.
I can't.
Oh, I
There you
can
go.
see blue. Oh,
Oh,
hi.
hi.
What a smiling face.
You know, you
Here,
can
let
move
me-
up there, Volk.
Here, let me just
Interesting.
hopefully it emits.
That's
Right,
pretty
right now.
pretty nice divine light.
There we go. We should be able to all see Sekula.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
You
Okay.
say that you are for the blood war. That does not concern me.
We understand, and the devil hierarchy has made arrangements to provide you with payment for your assistance. The cause of the concern is a new type of devil that is running rampant through the
Demon.
sticks.
Demon.
New type of demon.
Demon that is running rampant through the Styx and disrupting the Devil's supply line. The said payment would be here in Stygia. We are prepared to offer an island, and I will point to the island on our handy-dandy map.
To the northwest.
And we have the means to sink the island below the waves in return for your aid against the demons.
You will sink an island for me.
That is correct.
How?
Well, we're not entirely certain of the magics behind it. The devils have promised us that we have adequate means at our disposal. Strong magical chests will be placed at key points around the island, and upon given the correct command, they will drag the island to the depths.
And you want me to what? Fight these demons?
If you and your followers...
I am a neutral party in this. The dealings of the devils and the demons mean nothing. You
Well,
say that this island would be sunk down to me, sure. But would this not involve me in their petty fighting?
The assistance and cooperation between yourself and the devil hierarchy stands to gain a great deal between yourself and others around it.
Texas, this is me just talking. Wasn't there like some sort of demon that's or just something against one of the gods that Sekala hates? That's part of this whole situation, or am I just
Was it
shouting nonsense?
there was something with like the Knoll god. I know that much. Like the demon that got up on our boat while we were traveling down here. It had an ability to basically barf out demons and gnolls.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I know that much.
Brian, can I roll a religion check to see what I remember was told about those creatures?
You did fight one.
We did fight one. But didn't we also receive more information about them?
Like, was there something
You
to do with
can
like a god that
roll.
Sekala hates?
You can roll a religion check.
13.
You're fairly certain that it was Yinogu, based on the fact that it was spitting out gnolls.
Okay.
You're not exactly sure how the two of them are linked.
What did Yonogu... What are they the god of besides gnolls?
I think it was just gnolls, isn't it?
Or do I not remember?
Yinogu is a god, or is the demon lord in charge of destruction and the collapse of civilization. You would at least know that because of your dealings with the demon cults of your past.
Okay. And I will address the lovely shark god, and I will say... Current creatures raising havoc upon the Styx are servants of Yinogu, the god of gnolls. The balance of the Great War has been changed, and should it continue in this matter, perhaps further layers of hell, the nine hells, may fall and become battlegrounds for the Blood War. And in the interest of preserving peace and order on the other 8 hells, the devil hierarchy has suggested this deal.
And what specifically? Do you want me, myself, to swim through the narrow depths of the Styx to hunt down these things? That seems far silly for someone of my abilities.
No, but if these demons are powerful enough to swim through the Styx on their own, I would think that it would be a good way to test some of your followers if they were to fight against some of these demons.
Indeed, it would be an incredible showing of your followers' worth, to show their strength, to test their mettle in the Great Blood War, become champions.
The shark god pauses and just kind of swims in place. Very well. You can somehow sink this island. Then I will send some of my followers to deal with these demons.
We have an accord between the devil hierarchy and the shark god.
You may want to try and slide in that one other thing we need.
May we have a token of your agreement? Perhaps a tooth of the shark god would serve as proof that you have agreed, so we may obey our master's questions.
A token of will. And a rock from the bottom of the cavern will float up into the shark god's mouth, and it will bite on it. And a tooth will be ejected from the shark god's mouth. With a little bit of a bloody, cloud, and immediately another tooth shoots up from its jaw to replace the one that was lost.
Classic sharks.
I
As
would
they-
like to grab said tooth with the claw.
Absolutely.
As we really have no other way to interact with the outside.
Roll me an attack with the claw.
Oh, please
Oh.
don't get a 1. Please don't get a 1.
Don't drop this. It would be super embarrassing.
But it would kind of fit our party.
Well,
Just
it
imagine-
would. It honestly would.
Trying to claw like for like 2 minutes while he's just sitting there waiting.
Hey, on the plus side, I still have 2 more glyphs, so if this doesn't go well, I can always reroll.
It's like the claw game where it just keeps slipping out.
It isn't. There is an awkward few seconds of fiddling before you can actually grab the tooth. And Sekala looks at you and says, it looks at the ship and says, "Know this. If this island has failed to be sunk and fails to have any sort of adequate resources, that tooth, that symbol of this agreement will end in your downfall. Make sure it is on your person at all times during this endeavor, or you will find the Styx to not be so hospitable."
Of course, we understand your conditions. Shall keep it on my side.
Do we need like a contract signed for this?
We got the tooth. Let's not push it.
My lord, Sekala.
Oh
my
my
name-
god.
Wait a minute.
Full reverse.
hit the gas. Get out of here.
My
Let's pull back.
All right,
My
I'm gonna need some activity going on in the interior of the sub if you're going to try to stop Petra from using the thaumaturgy set.
I'm going to.
I'll just tackle her.
well, I'm not.
Just
I'm
like,
not using
nope,
thaumaturgy, I'm just.
Yep, I will assist in the tag.
All right, Petra,
Upon our-
please roll me a athletics or acrobatics check.
You gotta beat
I'm
28.
not sure if you can beat a 28.
I don't think I can. I think I have like a -1.
Okay, you also have disadvantage. So just roll me for shits and giggles to see if maybe you get knocked out in this entire tackling situation.
Okay, so disadvantage.
Just rolling those
Athletics.
Acrobatics or athletics? Texas Red, I need you to roll me in athletics, not in acrobatics. Only Petra gets to. All right. Yeah, Petra, you are both held down to the floor of the sub, and a hand is put over your mouth, so you are unable to speak. Unfortunately, it seems your party members do not want you to speak to the shark god.
Petra,
Well,
Petra, I get.
well, say we're leaving and then bring us into reverse.
Well, we look forward to working. The Devil Hierarchy looks forward to working with the Shark God.
And as he's saying this, I'm kind of whispering to Petra, look, I know you want to cook for a fucking god. For right now is not the time or place, alright? We need to get this deal done, and we need to leave, alright? Keeping my hand over her mouth the entire time and just waiting for him to totally leave.
All right, you basically send the
Back up,
vehicle in
back up,
maximum
back up.
reverse.
Yep. After like a good minute of just like full on let's get the fuck out of here, I was just like, okay, we should be far enough away that she can't do
I
anything.
just wanted to say, as our, as token of our
No.
success and uniting in the collaboration between the devils and his people, I could prepare grand feast for all of them. Being a chef of
Now,
chef
Petra, I understand where you're coming from, but when we complete this task, we will have
We have plenty of
We'll have
time to
stirred
cook
up the
for our
water.
friends later.
stirred up the water, and perhaps some higher devils might want to partake in your victory feast.
Victory feast.
That is a great idea, Bork. Brilliant idea. You promise you'll let me cook for the gods and the devils?
I will do everything in my power
You will
to
promise,
assist you.
right? You will promise?
Yes, I will promise.
Excellent. I'm eagerly awaiting to cook for the gods.
Petra, I'd happily put a contract, draft one up between you and Volk if you want assurances.
Absolutely. Actually, no. I do not need this
Absolutely not.
contract. I do not need contract with Volk. Volk and I, we've had some disagreements, and I've wanted to show my appreciation for him in some other way. So, although I appreciate the Esther, Texas, I don't need the contract because I take Volk's word for it. As I extend my hand towards him, towards Volk.
Volk will sigh and take Petra's hand and shake it.
Excellent. Well, shall we go to the island? Or do we need to communicate with someone that...
We need to go back up to the boat, and then the boat
Yes.
should take us to the island.
Yep.
And that's what we're going to do, Brian.
All
Yep.
right.
Easy as that.
Basically, the rest of the day is going to be spent surfacing.
I think
And,
actually rolling counter, right?
Absolutely,
Oh,
Petra.
come
I
on.
appreciate
Excellent.
this. Roll
D4,
me
D8.
roll me 2d8.
Oh, yes.
Oh, thank God.
Damn it.
You get the nat 1.
Oh.
Wait, no.
There
that-
is nothing. No
Aw.
signs of life as you ascend. Almost as if some force is scaring away anything.
Probably the giant shark tooth we're carrying.
I would assume so.
Also, Volk, you don't need to use divine sense to know that the shark tooth is radiating evil.
That's bad.
Perhaps I should be the one to hold it, as I don't want any of you folks to mutate anymore.
I mean, that is
It's
reasonable.
not like I can get rid of it, because that would just be, well, that would kill me. And we all know Texas Red's not about killing himself. I have to believe the shark god would not be happy if we misplaced this.
I mean, we can leave. Oh, no, we need to have it on us.
Yep. So,
All right.
I'm willing to sacrifice myself to the corruption of this godly artifact that's clearly radiating pure happiness. Is that okay with the party?
Sure. As opposed to
Alright.
being horrendously corrupted and turned into Nyla too. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
So you will surface about here. So it's going to take you another, like I said, basically the rest of the day to get back to your ship. So there is, upon reaching the surface, it is the only thing that the only way that you know that you have reached the surface is by the fact that your vehicle fails to ascend anymore. And you can see you can barely see the outline of the ocean of the Styx. Uh, basically touching the light from your vehicle touching or reflecting off the Styx water, basically. Now remember that the sky is pitch black as there is no sun. Occasionally lightning streaks across the skies. And you are back on the cold surface of the Styx. With your vehicle eventually with the boat eventually coming back into view. Manned
As
once
soon as
again
we
by the
surface,
golems.
I think it would probably be a good idea to bring the claw out, open up the hatch, and bring the claw or the tooth inside, just so we don't have to worry about
How big is the claw?
losing it.
How
Or
big
the
is the
tooth?
tooth?
Right.
So upon examining the tooth, you realize that the hat that one of the priests was wearing was probably a smaller one of Sekula's teeth.
Oh
Had
jeez.
a feeling.
Hey Text Thread, you want to replace your hat?
Um,
You could be a shark mage.
can I put it on over my hat?
Well, it does not have any holes of which you can really stick. There are the holes where like the nervous system go through, but they're really kind of bloody and
That
not
doesn't
really
matter.
large enough to stick your head into yet.
How about my
The
arm?
tooth itself is roughly 2.5 feet long.
Can I put it on my arm, like my offhand, so I have a shark tooth punch?
Have you ever stuck your hand into a sleeping bag when it's rolled up?
Yes.
Yes. So this is a definite.
This is definitely what that's like.
So
It
I
definitely is this a thing you can do.
Yes.
And on terms of whether or not this is a viable weapon, the answer is no.
can I put it in my bag of holding?
Yes, it will take a lot of finagling, but you can eventually cram it into your bag of holding.
Excellent.
Once again,
I would also
be
like
at
to
your
take
vehicle.
out my bucket of chum and just be like, I know this is meager, but here's another offering. Just like throw the chum in to the water and just
Roll
be
me a
like, we
religious
should
check with
probably go.
disadvantage.
A religion check with disadvantage? Oof. Huh.
This is where we get killed, guys. It's been an honor.
Oh, it's religion. 4!
It's been an honor,
This is a
guys.
great idea, guys. Great.
Before the chum hits the water, it disappears.
Oh. I think that's a good thing.
Can I do an insight check to see if that's a good thing?
Yes, you may. You may also do a religion check, and you might get better results.
Do you want to do that, Volk?
I can take a religion check on this stupidity. Sure. 15.
Yeah, Damien definitely successfully gave a gift to the shark god, following absolutely none of the rites that need to be done when offering food.
Damien, before you commit any more sacrilege,
Sacrilege.
please just sit down.
And now I'd like to cast a spell. Go back in time by a minute.
Do you have a spell that goes back in time by a minute?
You know, I don't think I do, but I think it's a brilliant time to make that spell up right now.
Sure, roll me a Arcana.
Excellent.
I will not be accepting results below a 30.
Aw, that's a shame.
Close.
Unfortunately, Petra, your wishing does not, in fact, create the formulas required to do a back in time by 1 minute spell.
Shucks. Offer of Damien to short guard later? Yes, I think so. Let's go find the ship.
All right. You will be back on the ship.
Yeah.
The ship, as you approach the ship and go back under the water to beneath it, it seems that the golems are capable of doing some kind of machinery, equipment stuff that you're not really sure what they're doing because you're in the sub. But you are lifted up against your own control back into the interior of this room in the boat.
Alrighty.
You know, I'm just gonna say it right now. That was a pretty successful mission.
Yeah.
For all the things that have gone horrendously wrong, it's good that we finally got our feet back.
Mhm.
Now, Egyptian God Beast, Texas Red, why are we collecting? Where are we collecting this? The desert?
I would assume. Again, it's one of those goes with the tooth.
Are we getting?
I feel like we should offer the island before we go to the Egyptian god beast.
I
I,
just
I agree with that. I would prefer to
okay.
not keep carrying the tooth around just in case. Maybe we can arrange for whoever needs this tooth to pick it up once we no longer need it.
Mhm.
Not exactly something I want to keep in our possession.
Keep us safe on the sticks.
As long as the shark god wills it.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, I have a feeling he could turn that off. But
I think that would
Or-
probably be the willingly given versus unwillingly given. That's probably the difference, or at least one of the differences.
it's true. We should probably try and get rid of it while it's still willingly given to us.
Yes.
After that, it is no longer our problem.
Mhm.
All right. To the island then.
Gotta sail
Captain
to
Bot.
the island.
We have a new destination. It's this island.
All right. You may have an access to another short rest,
Yay.
as
That's
that
two
is
of 'em.
approximately how long it will take to get to this island.
So we need to go in the submarine again. And
No,
attach.
the boat is sailing to the where the island is.
Yeah, but like once we get there, don't we need to place the chests underwater?
I would assume
You
so.
think so? Yes.
I think that's what the devil told us. He marked 3 points on the map and said we had to place the chests underwater.
If somebody wants to draw the Indiana Jones lines, otherwise you are here now.
Quick, somebody play the music.
Da, 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 da,
Play it on your recorder.
da, da, da,
All right, check this right. If you want to do that, go into private.
Cool.
Well, what could Texas Red possibly be doing?
Totally not betraying the party in any way.
I'm sure it's just advancing his own interests.
I have never betrayed the party.
That's bullshit.
On purpose.
Yeah. Even that's kind of a debatable subject.
I don't know. I'd say he's never I would say he's never betrayed us on purpose. Because he's looking back on the adventures our party has had. There's a lot of brain aneurysms it causes. We should be smarter. Faster. Less dumb. Less Texas Red. Less Damien.
Mm-hmm.
More Volk. All Volk. All the time.
See, guys, just taking a breather.
Oh yeah, I totally believe that.
Mm.
Let it be known, I do not believe it. But whatever, it'll bite us later. I don't suppose you're calling your lawyer?
You could say it was something like that.
Yeah. Had a feeling. To the submarine?
Sure.
You do not have the chests yet.
Oh.
Captain Bot, summon the chests.
Load our chests.
Well, they're on our boat or on our vehicles.
No,
not.
I mean they
They're-
were. You handed them off to the agent.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he said he would have some way of
Transport.
getting them to us.
Alright.
So I'm telling Captain Bot, we're in the location. Get us our chests, Captain Bot.
And one of the golems will start walking down to below the decks, and you will feel a bit of a rumbling, and then you'll hear, "It is done."
Excellent.
No, that
I'll
was
go
us.
check the submarine to see where they loaded up the chests.
As you look down the stairs, as you're starting to head down to see where they are, they're basically at the base of the stairs. They are not loaded into the submarine.
Well, we'll need to like put them on the side of the submarine because there's no like, or we could put them where the Lemirs were at.
Right, well, if we have to deploy them, I guess do we have to do one at a time and then just bring it down with the claw?
Oh, we could do that.
Because like it's far enough apart where like it's probably quicker to go have the boat go to the location, then dive and place it, then come back up and move with the boat again, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is a large island.
Oh, yeah. So the description of this place. It is indeed one solid landmass, except it appears to have broken off from. It would be better to describe this less as an island and more of an iceberg. It is one solid sheet of ice that has partially submerged and thus created a river, as well as it seems to contain some solid land on it, but it does not. For the most of it, it seems to be an iceberg, not really attached to anything below.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Texas Red has the right idea. There, we'll attach. We'll bring it one chest at a time. I believe the 3 points were here, here, and here. So let's get in the submarine, get the claw, grab the chest, and submerge.
All right.
Is there not a way that we can tie the other chest to the outside?
I think it'd just be faster for the boat to get us around because it's like this is gonna take us like 2 days.
If we sail around. If we tie the chest to the outside of our sub, we can just go.
Underneath the iceberg,
Yeah.
we don't know how deep it runs.
Well, either way, we're gonna have to be going to the bottom of the ocean.
Well, wait. If the chest has to be deployed on the bottom, can we just dump it off the side of the ship?
We
Like,
have,
how
we have to
precise
make
do
sure
these
that
have?
they're facing up, I would assume.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to risk it.
Don't want them getting caught on some random ledge.
Ideally, yes, I would like to get them on the side of the boat, but I don't.
I mean, do
think
we have? Are there any buoys, Brian, that we could just tie to the top of the chest so it stays upright as it goes down? And I guess how like precise do we have to place these? Is it like a foot radius, or are we talking like general like city block radius?
Fortunate situation you've got yourself into is that you have very little instruction.
They say and they trust us to perform the task.
Yeah, I mean, to me, as long as it's a big island, which to me means we have a lot of wiggle room.
Mm,
How about we drop it with a buoy or something, and we go down and check this one. If it seems like it's working, we can just quick drop the other two.
I mean, I feel like we should just go the extra. It's just safer, securer,
yeah, I'm
reasonable.
kind of agreeing with Volk on this one.
I mean, what do you gain by not dropping it off the side?
That we actually see it
That we know that it's
place.
set up and ready to go.
We
Well-
don't know that it was like swept away by the currents. Maybe a big shark grabbed it, something like that.
But what's to stop it from getting swept away or eaten once we place it and go to put the next one down?
Well,
Like,
it's
once
a
they're down
heavy
here-
ass chest. That's
Yeah, it'll be on the bottom
Well,
and it won't be falling.
yeah.
So it won't be like
so you're
Falling
worried.
is when it can drift in the current. When it's landed on the ground, it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
look, this is a very important deal. I feel like it deserves a little extra tender love and care. So let's tender
Can we
love and care.
even get the chest onto the claw while it's in the boat? Because the claw is at the bottom of the submarine, right? So unless the submarine comes out of the water with the claw, the chest is going to be too heavy to lower for the submarine to grip even.
Well, we can use the claw right now to grab it while we're still in like the dry area. And then we'll
So is the
submerge.
sub all the way out of the water? Like, can the claw reach above the sub, I guess, is what I'm saying.
I thought it was on top.
The claw is on the top of the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So yeah, let's just do that. As much as I really want to go with Damien's idea of strapping them all, I just feel like it's a very risky maneuver.
I mean, we have to come back
Prison.
up anyway to move the sub, so there's no point in taking extras down.
So let's do this one at a time. All hands aboard. Anyone want to sign the awooga sound?
Texas Red is going to sit out going down in the sub because I don't see value in it.
All right then. I mean, if you're going, we're sacrificing combat efficiency.
You get into
You are
combat-
increasing the chance that we fail.
If you get into combat going straight down, I'm going to question your piloting abilities.
It's the Styx River. There's
D-
monsters all over the place.
Are you saying you're not going with us?
Yes.
You're the one who has the shark tooth.
Yeah, and it's on me.
Yeah, and that's what's preventing things from attacking us.
But what's preventing it from attacking the boat?
What's the point in
'Cause it's
staying
on you.
aboard besides being selfish?
Well, because it seems like a lot of work to go down in the sub.
Can
All
you give us a
would
real
be
answer?
doing is sitting there and being lazy.
Yes.
Do you have an issue with sitting there and being lazy? Then get on the goddamn sub.
Fine, I will enter the sub.
Right. Then
Go
we
to
will
sleep.
grab the chest and start to go below.
And with that, shall we call it?
Yeah.
You can call it here.
Perf.
All right. You begin to descend, and that's the end.